Okay, now I've gone through my table of contents and I've reformatted each chapter link, and now it looks exactly like the previous book because we're using the same styles and everything. The last thing you want to do is you want to check each chapter. You can't see it really when you look at it through the normal view. I'm going to close this one, make this one larger. You can't see it really well here. But if you scroll to the bottom of a chapter, you see a lot of empty space at the bottom. Well, if you look at that in code view, you can see this right here. It's an empty paragraph. And what that can do at the end of some chapters, if you leave this in there, that empty paragraph, it can actually cause a blank page before the next chapter starts on the e-reader. So what you want to do is go through each chapter and remove those at the bottom. It's easier to see it in code view because anything that has this ampersand NBSP semicolon, that's going to be an extra space, and you don't want to have that. So just remove those. You can easily do a search and replace to find those and replace them with nothing. But if you do that, just be sure and click through the find button and not replace all, because sometimes you actually do want a couple of extra breaks, such as here in the prologue in part 1. You can have a break here and you want that to be there, so you don't want to just do a replace all to get rid of all those. So just keep clicking the find button. I usually search for this, and when I find it, replace with nothing. And if you notice here, you have current file, all HTML files, and selected files. Well, if you leave it on current file, it's only going to search through this section, which is called part 1. I like to put it on all HTML files, and it's going to search through every chapter. So here we go. Find the next one. Okay, we want that one there, so find the next one. Probably don't want this one here between two paragraphs, so replace. Here you have 2 at the end. You don't want those. Get rid of those. And etc., etc. Keep going through each chapter and removing those empty spaces.